MMA, which is awesome.
Happy Saturday, everybody. We are back. You will see some sad faces from me and Gino. We're homers. We're Bay Area boys, and I am just disgusted with. I just can't believe he let him Clay keep shooting. Like, I'm still just enraged about it. It wasn't his night. He wasn't going to start hitting. Let anybody else shoot.
The blame goes to Clay for still shooting. The blame goes to Kerr for having him get all those minutes. Moody was playing better. Everyone was shooting better than Clay.
I hate to rub it in, boys, but Gino, your boy, your friend Kyle, he bet me head to head on the series, and honestly, I didn't even like the Lakers that much, but he gave me like plus 1,500 on the series. We did it for like 1,000, and I just rode the Lakers just to bet him on social. I was like, I'll do it. He tweeted it out.
Oh, he gave you you had plus 150?
Yeah, it was like plus 145 or something, and I put 1,000 on it, so he put up 1,450. I was like, bro, yeah.
You ain't rubbing it in.
To be fair, that's like the first NBA bet I've hit all fucking postseason. So
you're not rubbing it in, dude.
We deserve to lose. We didn't deserve to win. We deserve to win that game.
I'll keep my rant simple. Kerr shouldn't have given Clay as many minutes as he did, and Clay should not have been shooting half those shots. He forced it. It was insane. Like, they had every chance. I think the nail in the coffin was we got it down within 7. And the fact that he shot with 5 seconds left in the half when there was no shot clock, and then they made a 3 from half court, that was a 6-point swing where we could have gone in down 4. Clay lost us 3 games in that series. So I'll leave it at that. Clay lost us 3 games in the series, and I was very vocal last summer that we should have traded Clay.
All right. Well,
no more negativity. We'll get picks played.
Yeah. Well, enjoy it, Zach. Glad you joined us live. We'll take the L. It is what it is. Now let's talk about, though, a positive one real quick. How about your local Florida boy, Yuri? I wanted to ladder him too. It just wasn't the first game to ladder him, but that is, as you guys now see, his K prop will no longer be 4.5 moving forward. He has electric stuff. It's gonna be fun to watch. And Miami rocked the old school Marlins Fire jerseys last night. I love those old school Marlins.
They are sick. And Yuri's nasty.
Yeah, that was so that was a fun one. So, all right, I'm gonna let Uncle G kick it off today. What do you got?
Yep. Wow, it's so weird. It didn't save. Give me one.
All right, I'll go.
Yeah. Good.
I'll go. So, first one we got is this is just a little mispriced. Jack Suwinski of the Pirates, minus 125 over a half total bases, which means he needs basically any hit. Double, single, triple, home run, anything. Minus 125 for a half unit. Don't take it up to 150, but there's a couple books that have this mispriced at minus 125. We have him projected at 1.7 total bases today. So if you give us that, and if you like the sprinkle, they just released it. I just saw it pop up. They finally moved it up to 1.5 at plus 190. If you can get plus 190 at 1.5, put it like a quarter unit on it. It shouldn't be 190. It should be like 150. And then we'll talk about another electric kid, Bryce Miller of the Mariners. They're against the Tigers today. We're going a little ladder. This K prop is just mispriced because the books aren't adjusting because he's so young. So we're going over 4.5 Ks, minus 158 for a half unit because we don't like that juice. And then over 5.5 Ks for plus 140 for 1 unit. We have them projected at 7. The Tigers strike out at a fairly decent rate. They're in the 20% range. And if you've watched Miller at all, it's like watching Yuri yesterday. He just electric fastball, electric slider. He's a fun kid to watch. And then we're going back to Colorado. We hit Colorado's K prop yesterday. Everybody likes to fade them. They're playing the Phillies, but the Phillies strike out at a good enough clip that we like betting against them, and this line is just mispriced. So our OddsJam play of the day, Ryan Feltner of the Rockies, over 3.5 strikeouts, plus 104 for a half unit.
I'm ready to go. Sorry, guys. I got 2 plays today. St. Louis Cardinals money line, plus 125. And NHL. I like the Dallas-Seattle under 5.5, but you have to get plus money here. I see it right now at plus 115, as high as plus 120. Make sure you get plus money on this Dallas-Seattle under, or do not bet it. And then I'm going to hand the mic to Matty.
All right, we're going to UFC Charlotte today. First bet, we're going Court McGee, round 3 submission, 36-1. Now, my full card, I gave out round 2 and 3. For the show today, I like round 3 better. The odds are higher, 1, but 2, and more importantly, this is a fight of 2 old guys. It's going to be very sloppy towards the end. Matt Brown, if you watch footage from his last fights, as he gets tired, like, he just looks like an old dude. Like, as he gets tired and progresses throughout the fight, he'll lunge forward and Court McGee's not a huge submission guy by any means, which is why these odds are so high. But Matt Brown will lunge forward and strike it and shoot these sloppy takedowns and just look completely gassed. So I'm gonna take a shot here on it. Maybe he'll leave his head open. Maybe Court McGee will get his back. I've seen crazier shit happen. So this is a very small sprinkle play, less than a quarter unit. But my favorite play on the card, Alex Morono inside the distance. I'm a huge Alex Morono fan. This dude is a Brazilian jiu-jitsu black belt that people don't even know about because he's such a good striker on the feet. He came in last fight on 4 days' notice and almost knocked out Santiago Ponzinibbio in the first round. He was up 2 rounds but got finished in the third. That was off of 4 or 5 days' notice. He now has a favorable matchup against Tim Means, who's a veteran and is being a little disrespected on the money line, which is why I didn't touch that part of this. But I think Morono can get this done inside the distance. I love the odds at 2-1 here.
I actually love that. I'm a Morono guy myself. I like that fight today. It should be a good fight. I like that. And that at plus 200 for inside the distance, that's a ton of value over the money line.
Yeah, and most people I feel like people could get burnt on taking him by knockout. He does have that submission ability in his back pocket, and Tim Means has been subbed an awful lot in the UFC. So I decided to go inside the distance. If you look at my full card on Twitter or IG, I did sprinkle on a Morono submission prop too. But as far as the hammer play of this card, I love this bet. Hopefully he doesn't win a decision, but I really do like this inside the distance. Any submission, any knockout.
I like it.
Let's do it, my dudes. Want to recap it from the top?
Yep.
I got 2 plays, my dudes. Keeping it real simple. Dallas, Seattle under 5.5, but you got to get plus money here. I got plus 115. I've seen it as high as plus 120. St. Louis Cardinals money line, plus 125. I'll hand you the mic, Trev.
All right. I like it, Nada. And, Zach, when Matty hits his cards, right, you can see the week before, right, he's up 18 units. So appreciate the love in the comments. We got Jack Suwinski of the Pirates over 1/2 total bases for a half a unit, minus 125. Again, don't take this up to minus 150. Pay the lower juice. And then we got a ladder of Bryce Miller today, over 4.5 strikeouts for a half a unit for minus 158. And then over 5.5 plus 140. We project him at 7 today. Again, the kid's electric. He's got really good stuff. And then back to our OddsJam play of the day. Ryan Feltner, over 3.5 strikeouts, plus 104 for a half unit. And I'll let Matty finish up.
Court McGee, round 3 sub. If you're disciplined, 1/10 of a unit. If you're degenerate, go a quarter unit like I'm doing. And then you got Alex Morono, plus 200 inside the distance. I'm confident on this one. Full unit play, 2-1, good number.
Just for everybody watching the show, so we're clear, up top is disciplined. The bottom is the degen.
I love it, my dudes. Have a great day. Have a good Saturday. Stay out of trouble.
All right, boys.
Have a good
Peace.
one. Thanks for listening, everybody.
Yeah, see ya.